Unit 2, Lesson 1, Using Proportions to Solve Ratio Problems. Before we start, we need to understand what the meaning of proportion. A proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. Now, we need to understand what the meaning of ratio. In a box of red and blue marbles, the ratio of red marbles to blue marbles is 3 to 4. So if you look to this one, the 3 to 4 is the ratio. I start with red marble and the second blue marbles. I have to respect the same order, 3 to 4. And as you can see, 3 in red, 4 in blue. They are saying if there are 48 blue marbles, can we find the number of red marbles using the proportion? Yes. We said the proportion, it's a statement that two ratios are equal. So we need to find this original ratio equal to another one using the real number of the marbles. So that's why we're going to say let R represent the number of red marbles, because I have blue and I'm looking for the red. So let's start to see that red we're going to represent it by R. So let's create the proportion now. So I'm going to try to respect the same order with the same color. So we said 3 to 4, 3 2, 4, it's blue. With the same order, we are going to represent the same thing. Do I have the number of red marbles? No. So that's why I'm going to represent it with the letter R. So it's going to be R2. I have the 48 blue marbles. So here it's going to be 48. And this is the proportion. The proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. This ratio equal to this ratio. Now, how to solve the problem? As you can see, this ratio we can transfer it to a fraction. So I'm going to repeat the same thing. 3 over the 4 equal to, which is the proportion, R over 48. Here it's more clear. The 3 it's represented by R and the 4 represented by the real number, which is 48. But how to solve this problem? If you see the R here, I need to find it. So I need to isolate this R. To isolate this R, I need to multiply this fraction by 48, so I can simplify 48 with 48 to get R by itself. So let's do this one step by step. 3 over 4 equal R over 48. I'm trying to respect the same colors. Now, to isolate R, I need to multiply this fraction by 48. But I cannot do this change in the right side without doing the same change in the left side. So I have to do the same thing times 48. Now I keep the balance of the equation with this way. So 48, I can simplify it with 48. That's why I will isolate R. And now I need to simplify 48 with 4. If I divide 48 by 4, it can give me 12. So that means what? That means I need to complete this equation by saying the 3 times 12 equal 36 equal to R. That means R equals 36 marbles. So can I check if what I'm doing is correct or not? Yes. If I'm saying 3 over 4 equal to 36 over 48, let's check. To transfer 4 to 48, I need to multiply by 12. Can I multiply 3 by 12 and see it gonna give me 36? For sure, yes. That means my answer is correct, and I can say that R equal 36 marbles. Let's see another example about the proportion. We have an example here. It's saying these suitcases have the same length to width ratio. This is very important when I'm saying they have the same ratio. So that means what? That means that the length to the width, they have ratio with the same exactly. Calculate the width of suitcase B. So let's see the suitcase A. The suitcase A have length 60 centimeter and width 36 centimeter. But for B, I have the length 50 centimeter, but the width it's unknown. So how can I find the width of the suitcase B if I don't have any information except the length? We are saying from the beginning the same length to width ratio between the two suitcases are the same. So I can use the proportion in this case. So let's go to our example and see how we are going to solve this problem. So let's start by saying suitcase A. So if I'm gonna write here the suitcase A, what do I have in suitcase A? I have length 60, width 36. So I can write like that, length to width equal, the length is 60 to width 36. What about B? For B, I have a length 50 and unknown width. So the length to width equal 50 to unknown width. So I'm going to replace it with the letter W, for example. And because we are saying that the ratio are equal or the same, that means the proportion is going to be 60 over 36 equal to 50 over the unknown width. Can I switch to make it easier for me width to length instead of length to width? For sure, yes. So I can switch exactly 36 over 60 equal W over 50. There is no change. Now, can I isolate W to have the value of it? Yes. How? By multiplying this fraction by 50. So if I'm going to say, I'm going to write it again, 36 divided by 60 equal to W divided by 50. Now I need to isolate the W, so I can write times 50. But I cannot do this change in the right side without doing the same change in the left side. To keep the balance of the equation, I have to do the same thing here. Now let's simplify 50 with 50. Here it's going to isolate the W by itself. Now how to simplify 50 with 60? It's very simple. If I divide by 10, it's going to give me 5. By 10, it's going to give me 6. So that means 36 times 5 divided by 6. I can again simplify 36 by 6, so it's going to give me 6. That means 6 times 5 equal 30 equal W. That means the W equal 30 centimeter. And this is how can I solve, or I can find the width or the width of the suitcase B by using the proportion. And this is how we can use a proportion to find any unknown dimension. Thank you.